National report, a video of Vice President Kamala Harris causing a lot of controversy, appearing to show her sympathizing with a student who had claimed Israel was guilty of ethnic genocide. Now, Harris has since explained the situation, setting the record straight. But now the Iranian regime reportedly trying to capitalize on that moment. Here to unpack this is our guest, Brooke Goldstein, founder of the Lawfare Project, also a human rights attorney and a Newsmax contributor. Brooke, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, let's go back and start with this controversy in the classroom. Here's that moment. Watch.
Just a few days ago, there were funds allocated to continue backing Israel, which hurts my heart because it's an ethnic genocide and a displacement of people, the same that happened in America, and I'm sure you're aware of this.
This is about the fact that your voice, your perspective, your experience, your truth should not be suppressed, and it must be heard.
Again, in that clip, she's appearing to sympathize with the student's remarks, claiming Israel is guilty of ethnic genocide. Now she's been apparently doing some damage control, reportedly meeting with Jewish leaders behind closed doors. And also her spokesperson did release a statement. I'll share it with you, saying throughout her career, the vice president has been unwavering in her commitment to Israel and Israel's security. While visiting George Mason University to discuss voting rights, a student voiced a personal opinion during a political science class. The vice president strongly disagrees with the student's characterization of Israel. Okay, we've now set that up. Again, Simone Sanders, her spokeswoman, released that. Brooke, what's your reaction to how this story has played out? What are your takeaways?
So I think, number one, the reason why so many people are disturbed by this video is because what you see is a inarticulate student spreading anti-Semitic blood libels to the vice president against the Jewish people, the most oldest and most persecuted minority community in the world. And instead of rejecting these lies outright, Kamala Harris engaged in the type of progressive, gobbledygook, moral relativism that is really destroying this country. There is no his truth or her truth. There is the truth. And a leader of the United States is elected to speak the truth. And by failing to correct the blood libel against the Jewish people and the Jewish state, which is false, Vice President Kamala Harris has herself become complicit in spreading this blood libel. And what's extraordinarily disturbing is what you mentioned in the beginning of the segment, is that if you needed any more proof of the vice president's poor behavior, the fascist terrorist state of Iran is using clips of the vice president as a propaganda tool to spread their narrative, which supports terrorism against civilians in Israel.
And I think we've got a screenshot of that. Again, being reported that Iranian state television is kind of posting that clip and sharing it with their viewers here. Brooke, it took several days for her spokesperson to release that statement. And in the meantime, the Iranian state media really capitalizing on that moment. What does it tell us about how Iran views the Biden administration's, at least in that moment, view of Israel?
Well, in this particular moment, I think it's quite clear that Iran is using Kamala Harris as a mouthpiece to justify the ideology that supports genocidal terrorism. And I want to say one thing about the damage control statement that came out. It is not enough. It is racist to deny that the Jewish people are not indigenous, to deny that they're indigenous to Judea. If Jews did not come from Judea, I don't know where they came from. It is racist to entertain anti-Semitic displacement theories. And this is exactly why Jewish people feel marginalized and targeted in the United States, because there is a total failure of leadership to come out clearly and protect the Jewish community as a minority community.
All right. Brooke Goldstein joining us on the program, weighing in again on this viral moment and then also the statement as well. Brooke, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.